Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, let me do a quick introduction. My name is Jennifer and I'm a full-time artist and illustrator. I make videos about my art process and about issues and topics that affect the creative community. With today's video, I wanted to start a series that I've been planning for a while now on a topic that's really important. But before I get into that topic, I want to talk about the art I'm working on. For this video, I wanted to make something that you could make along with me. This line work is available on my website as a free download that you can download and print and color along with me. My website is jennifercharlee.wix.com/artist. And the link will be down below. If you're interested, I'll also have this completed colored piece available as a print in my Etsy shop. My shop name on Etsy is Fairytale Fox Designs, and I'll definitely have the link down below as well. And for those of you who are wondering, I went ahead and printed this out onto some Hammermill color copy digital cover paper, and it is the 100-pound cover, 100 brightness. It's really good thick cardstock, great for alcohol markers, which I am also using in this video. This is episode number 1 of my series on battling art block. This will be an introduction to what art block is, and I have a couple tips and tricks for you at the end, so stay tuned. Okay, as you can see by the title of this video, this series is going to be about art block. This subject has been discussed quite a bit recently in the YouTube artist community, and I wanted to add my voice to the conversation. First, I want to start with my own definition of art block, since it might be a little different than your definition, and I just want to make sure that everyone understands my perspective. I really see what most call art block as a lack of inspiration to create. This can be caused by a few different things depending on the day or even your personality, but I basically see it as when you sit down to create and you just feel no connection to anything, or even feel just too intimidated to start. The blank page, blank canvas, or lump of clay doesn't speak to you, and you might even feel stressed about the amount of work that would need to go into making something you'd be proud of, let alone even like. You may just want to avoid even thinking of picking up a pencil to start something. I've heard many describe art block as being like some sort of insurmountable obstacle, maybe like a huge wall blocking your path. It may seem like the only way to get to the other side would be to climb over, dig under, somehow push through, or even just sit and wait to see if it moves on its own. I'd like to argue that this interference with your inspiration is more of a locked door. It's something that you can easily get through if you just have the right key or even keys. My hope for this series is that I can give you some of these keys, or at least help you figure them out on your own. I want to show you some of the tips and tricks I use or plan on trying to help me create more and get through those rough times of art block. I also want to discuss some of the reasons you may be feeling stuck. There's a lot that goes into getting to that stuck place, or getting disconnected with your inspiration, or even willingness to create. I want this to be a dialogue for us to talk about and hopefully all help each other. Now, just a disclaimer. I'm not here to argue whether art block is real or not, but to start a dialogue about what might cause someone to lose inspiration or feel blocked when it comes to creating. I see this as a very real issue that affects a creative at any skill level and any stage of their career. If creating is what you do or plan to do for a living, it's really important to get to know yourself and your creative process well so that you can do what you need to do to get your job done. And better yet, enjoy it. I really hope this series can help all of you and provide you with some ideas and things to try when you're really feeling blocked to help you unlock your inspiration. So stay tuned for more episodes in this series coming soon. I have a lot of ideas I've collected about the subject, and I'm excited to share them with you. So how frustrating would it be if I didn't actually have a couple tips for you in this first video just to get you started? So I have 2 really quick exercises that you can do right now to hopefully help kickstart your inspiration and get you creating. So my first tip, or trick, or exercise, whatever you want to call it, is to color. So adult coloring books and pages have been really popular, and with good reason. Coloring is a great art activity that is nowhere near as intimidating as planning out a full illustration. You can really break all the rules and no one gets hurt. You can experiment with new color combinations that might enhance your own work. And the great thing about this exercise is that the creative side of your brain is being accessed and without much effort. This gives you a good chance to access other creative ideas that may inspire you later on. This is a big reason I wanted to make this piece available as a coloring page on my website. I have a few others on my Etsy if you're interested in purchasing a digital download, and there's really lots of places that you can find free ones online and really all over. And if you've been in any sort of craft store or any store that sells just about anything, you will see coloring books available there. I'd encourage you to even find one of your favorite artists and see if they have a free or really inexpensive coloring page available on their website or on a store somewhere. Looking up different pages by different artists can give you some really good ideas about your own line work style and the kinds of subjects that you draw. And it really might spark some of your own ideas. And my last tip, trick, exercise for you today is one of my favorites. I call it a scribble drawing. I think there's some different names for it, and I've definitely seen some other artists and other YouTubers talk about this exercise. But it's really fantastic. First, what you want to do is get some paper. Now you can use a sketchbook, but really a scrap of paper or some sort of printer paper, copy paper would be just perfect. The quality of the paper really doesn't matter. This is another no pressure exercise. So the paper really doesn't matter. Of course, you can keep it if you like it. That's fine by me. But the point of the exercise is that it gets you working, and really it doesn't matter what the outcome is. Alright, once you have your paper, get yourself pencil, pen, doesn't really matter. Close your eyes and draw a scribble. Make sure that you cross your lines often and you're filling up most of the paper just so you have something to work with. And when you open your eyes, you'll have a somewhat random shape that you can now develop into whatever you'd like. This sort of exercise is using your brain's ability to project and recognize shapes, faces, and other elements. I like to use a different color pencil or pen or other drawing object to start adding details to characters and objects that I see. You don't have to worry about anybody else seeing this, so they can look really bad. The point is to get yourself drawing. You're trying to access the right side of your brain, the part that really gets disconnected when you're feeling blocked or that lack of inspiration. You're trying to sort of trick or kickstart your brain into thinking creatively. So those are two really easy exercises that can help battle that art block, help you unlock that door and access your inspiration and ideas that you know are in your brain. I really am excited to be starting this series. I've been planning it for a really long time, and I have some really exciting ideas to share with you guys. And as always, I really want this to be an awesome community where artists and creatives are helping each other. And please feel free to leave feedback or your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts about your experience with lacking inspiration or feeling blocked. What is it like for you? Make sure to comment below, and if you liked this video and are excited for this series, make sure you subscribe and share with a friend. As I mentioned before, feel free to head over to my website that is linked below for this free printable, and you can color along with me. And if you're not interested in coloring and just want to have this piece up on your wall, head over to my Etsy shop and I will have this available as a print. Thank you guys so much for being here and being a part of the conversation. I'm really excited to hear more from you guys and to make more of these videos. And until next time, bye guys.